last 18 months, we raised financing of 750 million, and we ended up with a rights issue at the end of completed a rights issue at the end of November, and so we don't foresee any capital raise in the next 24 months.
What are you bringing on board as the new Group Managing Director of Diamond Bank?
Continuity in terms of the strategy we forged about 3 years ago. 3 years ago, when Alex came in, we forged a new strategy, which was a strategy to reposition the bank and play in certain areas, retail, small businesses, and also maintaining our strength in the corporate space. And so what we're doing now really is nothing new at all. We're just going to do it, should I say, we are now optimizing our infrastructure and our processes to enhance our retail capabilities and use those retail strengths in driving value in the corporate space.
Give us an update on your financing of the Aba Geometric Power Plant and the delay in that plant coming on stream.
The plant should be firing up in the next couple of months, and it will probably be the first IPP that's actually done that, which will bring consistent supply of power to that business area. And so we should see an economic improvement in that area. So, I mean, for us, it's been a long journey. We've learned a lot, but I think the most important thing is that it's going to provide power in the end before Q2 this year.
What is the size of your bank's exposure to the entire energy sector?
About 30% of our portfolio is in oil and gas. Oil and gas is broken down, of course, not oil and gas, into upstream, midstream, and downstream. So there's an equal distribution across the different subsegments of oil and gas. If you're financing in that space, it means that instead of getting paid in 2 years, for example, you're probably going to get paid out in 3 years. But the fact is there demand for oil? Yes. Will there be demand for oil in the next 2-3 years? Yes. So as long as you don't have any liquidity or capital issues from a financing perspective, you should be okay.
Now, are you planning further investments in Nigeria's oil and gas sector, upstream or downstream?
30% of our portfolio in oil and gas is sufficient. There are many other areas and other segments that we are going to be exploring that we have capacity: agriculture, manufacturing, the real sector, the small business space. So I think we've done our bit when it comes to that oil and gas sector, and so we are going to deploy our capital to other areas of the economy.
Banks in Nigeria are heading to Southern Africa, others into the East Africa region. Are you thinking in that direction?
We think that the Nigerian market is still the market to be. I mean, you have foreign investments coming to Nigeria, and so why should we be looking outward? Our investment in the Francophone West African, should I say, is a bet on the future. We believe that when we have open trade in that space, then we can really follow our customers through. And a lot of trade goes between Nigeria and Francophone West Africa, Benin, Ivory Coast. And so we are following our customers in that space. And that is, we believe, the second biggest market. So we look at that Francophone West Africa as one country and not 5 different countries.
2014 has been a really good year, and I think we're very proud of the publication and the data we've pulled together.
From me, Eleni Jakas, and the rest of the team, it's goodbye.